We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A mixed shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. Fires the three, and that's the start they wanted here on the road.
Execution is everything. I love the sharpness and precision they came out with in that first possession.
Beverly to George. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. George to the basket, but it won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Harris to Embiid. Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Leonard to Paul George. Leonard. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Paul George. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Richardson. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
Clippers have got it. Oh, big finish at the rim.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Driving right to the basket. Deep left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Don't forget, fans, you can present your ticket stub at any participating Bunsville Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bunsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Sixers have the basketball. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range, and Kawhi Leonard buries the three with a hand in his face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
4-3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Team foul number 2. First foul in the final 2 minutes. Substitutions, LA.
George. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Here comes the screen. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Flushes it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
George, he engulfed him that time. Beyond the arc for 3, and he buries it.
The assist from number 8.
Nothing going here on that drive. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Kawhi Leonard. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Tough shot and Nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year. Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. Leonard. That's how you defend. To Horford. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Nothing going here on that drive. George, he was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. To George. Nothing going here on that drive. George gets it in the right corner. To Leonard. To Paul George from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Al Horford able to recover with the block. To Leonard.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Embiid to Richardson. Fires the three, and Josh Richardson knocks down a wide-open look.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Leonard to George. For three. Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leonard to Paul George. And scores. Strong take.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Sixers control it. Knocked loose. Simmons to Richardson. No good. Beverly into the front court. Trailing by 4. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. Here's a chance from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Beverly to George. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. And this will be out of bounds, off of Embiid. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 1. First foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for the 76ers. Number
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jet.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
to number 2.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. To Leonard. Fires the three. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. First half in the books. The 76ers have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number
Paul
1.
George. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Simmons with it. Leads 5. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
George, Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that he kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
It's a big finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
George.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Knocks down all three at the line. Going to launch beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. And they call it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4, Philadelphia 76ers.
Leonard to Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Richardson to Simmons. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Finish that. Richardson to Simmons. Here comes the screen. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Kawhi Leonard. Snared by Embiid. Leonard to Beverly. Deep right corner. Beverly buries it on the catch and shoot.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Simmons to Richardson. Oh, nice find for the basket. Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. George smothering D. To Tobias Harris. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time, he misses. The follow won't go either. To Tobias Harris. And he buries it.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping it.
Here comes the screen. And scores.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To George. Nice finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Horford. To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. He throws it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
George knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams. It down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Leaving no doubt, slams it down.
The assist from number 19.
Kawhi Leonard sizing up Ennis. Deep three at the buzzer. That's the end of the quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Simmons into the front court. Up 5. Just enough of a head. Fake to help on that one.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Second and 3 is good. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. In the front court comes Simmons. They lead it, 4-point game. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Richardson. Goes to the right side. Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Simmons. There it is, Al Horford. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Old school equals high percentage.
Clippers have the basketball. George knocks down the 3.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
The drive, right to the basket, and a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
And the finish, slam dunk.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 84% free throw shooter. It's the second, one more coming. It's all 3 free throws. Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Simmons lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it. It's a 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Philadelphia 76ers. Number 1, Mike Scott. Entering the game, number 20.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 8.
Sixers call for time. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Time to shuffle things up.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 19.
To Simmons. And finishes strong.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Leonard to Paul George. From long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. And he missed it. 2 for 3 on this trip. Harris to Embiid. Gets it in the left corner. Fires the 3. Knocks it down.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
For 3, rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. George, it's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
To Tobias Harris. Great pass to set it up. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Oh, a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 3. Los Angeles Clippers are in.
Simmons to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Harris to Simmons. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. George. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Second of 3. Got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. To Simmons. To Embiid. Free throws coming up.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. George, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Richardson Gets it in the right corner. To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This is not the time to have a mental lapse.
Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. George, no good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fires the 3, and the rebound taken in by Williams. George, that's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one by 4. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA.